my life, you're a cheater, bro.
So that's his ex-girlfriend.
On my life, I'm not. On my life, I'm
grace
not.
one time.
Don't be saying, bro. Come on.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm not
a grace one time.
Bro, I'm not a cheater, bro. I'm too ugly to cheat.
I don't know why you would.
Ugly gang, let's go.
I don't cheat. Look, let me show you. On my life, let me show you, bro. I can show the chat.
I don't care.
The chat know who that girl fuck with, bro.
It don't matter, bro.
Bro, it wasn't like that, though.
Can I start streaming so I can, like, do collabs with guys and shit? And, like, maybe that's what I should do.
On my life, it was nothing like that, bro.
I don't know.
This is the first time I've seen her or heard her voice.
Let me show you, bro. Let me show you.
Maybe take over your
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a bit jaded here. Man, I'm staying far away from.
It's okay. I'll give my objective opinion then.
So yeah, I made a joke about this with Noba actually. I said Gideon's next, but don't quote me on that. I'm just saying. Anyhow, this was like the most, I want to say, crazy part is that she for a long time has been cheating on him basically in a way that we didn't think possible at a massage parlor. But let's play the actual clip from Cuff himself. He can explain it better than us.
Real quick, before we even go into that clip, you guys can already see some fuck ups here, right? Like he's over here like, oh no, I don't cheat, whatever. He's like qualifying himself like to her accusations or whatever. Like he's talking to her as an equal. Look, man. Okay. Before I go on a rant, let's play the next clip. Whatever. About to get us kicked off YouTube already. Nah, let me just chill.
Hey, no, but I get what you're saying. Because you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why are you over here explaining yourself to her?
Yeah.
Why?
So this is him responding to her cheating on him, I believe. And I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this is real or not. But if it's real, it's kind of crazy.
And she put this out, right?
Yeah, she leaked this audio. I'll play from the very beginning. But apparently this is him, like, I guess, complaining.
All right.
This is after you fucked up.
Hey, bro, you really with a nigga, bro? What is you doing, bro? Bro, you really want to answer the phone, bro? Bro, I fucking hate you, bro. You here, bro. God, don't worry about what I do, bro. God.
So whether that's real or not, I think the takeaway is this, guys. And I've said this before on podcasts. When men get involved with, right, we love them a lot more than they love us. And before people get angry at me and say that I'm a misogynist for saying this, let me explain what I mean by this. So,
misogyny.
Men, when they deal with women, have to invest more in the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah.
Right? Because as a man, you must bring value to even get the attention of said woman. Right? Now, after you guys are together for a bit and, you know, there's some time and you have some investment there, then she's going to start to invest more. But the reality is, most of the time, up front for a majority of men, a staggering majority of men, is they have to bring value up front to get the girl in the first place, right? And if you're someone like Cuffham, who even acknowledges his sexual market value disparity when it comes to looks, he even acknowledges this. He understands that girls that he pulls, he's probably going to have to pull off his personality, charm, social status, etc. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, you know, I'm not going to knock a guy for using the tools that he's dealt. Like, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say, typically when men fall in love with women, they're more invested in the relationship than women are. This is why men have a much harder time with breakups than women do. Significantly harder. And not only do they have a harder time with it, they don't initiate breakups as much as women do. Women overwhelmingly initiate the breakups and are able to get over relationships faster than men for a multitude of different reasons that deal with their biology. Well, right? One of them, which I talked about this earlier with Zherka, shout out to him, is that women, right, since the beginning of time, have had to always acquiesce to the strongest men around them. And what I mean by that is, right, things weren't always as civilized and nice with electricity and fast internet like we enjoy now. Things used to be really raw and tough back in the day, guys. I'm talking wars all the time, constant human conflict, fighting over resources, etc. Yeah. So in these times of non-stabilization, where there's constant wars and fights and everything else going on, right? Since man has been around, it's been a constant thing in men, especially in older times. Women have had to basically learn how to adapt to the men that come in, because what ends up happening is our invading army comes in, they kill the men, they kill the fighting age boys, and then they go ahead and take the women and then the resources, etc. So women had to learn over thousands upon thousands of human years that in order for us to survive, we need to learn how to deal with the strongest men. So are much more cold-blooded when it comes to getting rid of men. I mean, I'm sure all of you guys have been here where you've been in a relationship with a girl, you really liked her, and she just turned it off and broke up with you, right? Or she got over a relationship much faster than you did, or she just went cold all of a sudden. And women are able to do that because they have to be cutthroat like that, because for many years they would lose their fucking husbands, lose their counterparts, and then they had to learn how to deal with the new fucking guy. This is why women look for men that are strong and tall so strongly. Like, how many girls have you met? Oh, I don't date men that are 6 feet tall, that aren't at least 6 feet tall, and they'll really stick on that. Or I need a guy that's in shape, or I need a guy that's like big and intimidating. Why do you think they have these primitive needs? They need it because they want a guy that can protect them, so they don't have to fucking acquiesce to someone stronger. Okay? If you look at female biology and what they're attracted to, it's all based on survival. Okay? Women look at men from a survival value standpoint. Men look at women from a replication value standpoint, etc. A woman wants a man that can take care of her and protect her. This is why they look for resources, height, strength, competence, etc. Survival skills. And then men look for replication value. Is she attractive? Is she healthy? Is she young? Is she fertile? Can I have children with her? We look for completely different things. So since we look for completely different things, we're going to be open and okay with ending relationships on different types of parameters. So for women, once they no longer see that survival value in you, boom, you're fucking done. They're going to move on to the next fucking guy. Okay? And they're able to do that quickly because they've been programmed for thousands of fucking years to do this. Okay? So guys like him, right? He obviously is invested and he's crying, whether it's real or not. The take home is this: men fall in love much harder than women do.
W point, by the way. Just at your point as well, I want to add in that women will find a partner to replace you even before it even ends.
Yes.
And what's happening here is that,
They
like,
break up with you before you even know it.
with social media, there's so much access. She has at least, I want to say this is at least 5 to 10 dudes that are willing to say, you know what, I'll be your friend and hang around until you become single. Or they might just be like in the background watching stories, like in posts, but you don't even know that they're there waiting for you to fuck up. Granted though, like you said before, the moment you become no longer that financial, I want to say, provider for her, or even like securities provider, you become either replaceable or even, like, for example, weak. And if she's just weak, she's gonna just disrespect you, talk bad about you, even hit you, and then it's too late. But at that point, you're like, oh, I can fix it if I just cry a little bit more or give her a little bit more. You can't solve it when it's ended. She already made up her mind. It's over. So what you're saying about
and just
correct.
Oh god. And the other thing too I want to bring to the audience's attention, breaking down that clip, if you guys notice, he's over here qualifying to her, like, you know, trying to, oh no, I'm not, blah blah blah, all that other shit. Guys, never do that. And the reason why I say never do that is because that actually lowers your survival value. Wait, hold on, Myron. What are you talking about, bro? Explain. When you're over here qualifying to a woman and answering to her, right? And you're over here, like, you know, letting her control the frame like that, what that effectively demonstrates is you're not sure of yourself, you don't know where you stand, and you're fucking weak. And if she could sit there and bitch you out and make you qualified to her and answer her questions and control the frame, what's going to happen when the capable man comes around? And that's the fucking big point that you guys need to understand. I don't tell you guys this shit just so I can sit here and listen to the sound of my voice and we're going to go ahead and put all this other bullshit. No, I'm doing this shit for your fucking girlfriend that you're going to have in the future. She's going to thank me for teaching you how to be this way. You don't sit there and qualify to women and answer their fucking questions, let them control the frame, because guess what? You lower you lower her view of you from a survival standpoint, because if you have to sit there and qualify to her and answer to her, guess who's in the leadership role? Her. And guess what happens if someone breaks into the house? She's going to be in a leadership role because she still has this in my mindset, like, he can't even stand up to me. He's going to stand up to a fucking invader, and then you're a fucking bitch, and she looks for a stronger man. This is why you don't qualify or answer to women, because when you do that, you lower your survival value. That's what it comes down to, and that's what women look for, man. They look for survival value. Your looks, your height, your strength, your competence, your income, your social status, all of this comes into survival value. You understand, guys? Once you get this through your fucking heads, you will never, ever, ever let a woman control the frame. You will never, ever, ever let a woman be a leader in your relationship. You will understand that the burden of performance on being the leader and creating that survival value is on fucking you. And if you ever let that shit go down, guess what happens? They look for another guy that has more survival value than you.
Don DeMarco. Literally.
Yeah, I'm going over here right now for these fucking guys. guys. I hope Cuffham is watching this shit. This isn't even me trying to talk shit or whatever. He's a young guy, he's probably in his early 20s or whatever. Like, young guys are just not going to know this shit. This is going to take years, decades of getting broken up with, getting your heart broken, getting fucking rejected, whatever it may be. Like, this is coming from fucking experience, guys. Like, it takes you a while to learn this shit. I'm an old ass man. I'm 34. So, like...
Dan, are you old?
I am. Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm 31.
Yeah, but bro... How you look older than me, though, nigga?
Well, you're not black. You're Arabic. Anyhow...
Isn't the phrase black don't crack?